We're going to get started with this evening's meeting. We're going to start off by roll call, Mr. Tompkins.
Mr. Barkley?
Present.
Ms. Couch? Mr. Davenport?
Here.
Ms. Miller?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
President. For the record, Mr. Callaway will not be here this evening, and Mr. Buford will be running late. Please stand for the flag salute and a moment of silence. Please be seated. Mr. Tompkins, you have the time.
The time the meeting started at 6:10 p.m.
This is to advise those present at this July.
Sorry, 5:10.
5:10? Okay. This is to advise those present at this July 10th, 2018 regular board meeting / workshop action meeting of the Board of Education of the City of Pleasantville in the County of Atlantic that notice was given on July the 3rd, 2018 of the 2017 revised annual designation of the regular monthly board meetings as required by the provisions of Chapter 231 of the laws of 1975. Notice thereof has been distributed for publication in the press, the Absecon/Pleasantville Current, and the Mainland Journal, posted in the Administration Building and forwarded to the City Clerk of the City of Pleasantville within the time required by said act. Ben, can you get the sheet, sign-in sheet, please? Empty. All right. Nobody?
Madam President?
Yes.
May I speak for the record? I did advise the union that whether or not the employees have submitted requests for council hearing, and if they brought them forward, I would recommend to hear all of them. I just want that for the record.
Okay.
Madam President, if it's your desire, I'd like to start the Donaldson hearings in the back. I know that there are two individuals that have requested an open forum to speak. I would recommend that we handle those two last.
That's fine.
That's your pleasure?
That's fine. So we're going to go into executive session, and then we'll call you to the back one at a time. Thank you.
Hold on. Madam President, we have to vote to go into executive.
Okay. Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
Is there a motion?
Second by Ms. Couch. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed?
And for the record, we're going in the back to conduct the Donaldson hearings. Two have requested that they be in public. Those will be handled after the completion of the ones that are completed in the back.
All right, everyone, we're going to come out of close. We have three Donaldson hearings that are in open, and then we're going to turn it over to the board president. Madam President, can I have a motion come out of close?
Can I have a motion to come out of the close? All in favor?
Second.
Second by Couch. All in favor?
Barclay.
Barkley. All in favor? Aye.
And for the record, the only matters that were handled during the executive session were the Donaldson hearings for those who had not requested that they be in public.
So first we have Mr. Dawson.
How y'all doing today? I've been here since 2010, and when I got hired, that wasn't on my application to have a boiler license. And now that y'all saying that we need to have boiler license to do our job, that's how we've been. And y'all just put on that application in 2015 that we need to have boiler license. So I've been here for 9 years. I should be grandfathered in. So all I'm saying is, it's not right. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Next we have Ernesto Echeverry.
Hello, Board. My name's
Good evening.
Ernesto Echeverria. Kind of disappointed right now, stressed out over the matter of this whole thing, especially when the whole board was presented with the laws and things like that, and we still getting rights letters. 14 years with the school district, the laws was presented, and everyone overruled those laws, and still we are standing today, especially in my case that I am under right now, workman's litigation and medical treatments, that once I lose this job, by the end of this month, my treatments and my medicine stops. So I'm very concerned with my health more than anything else. Along with other people that are here, they've been 21, 20 years with their predicaments. I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself. Also the others, James Johnson, Pat Naylor, we're all grandfathered in, 14, 18, 21 years. This kind of thing should never happen. I know in my case, might be a political issue because of certain things that wasn't done, but which is okay. But to jeopardize our lives and our livelihood, my health, I could go around crippled and probably all of you wouldn't even care. And there's a lot of other people like myself that are under medical treatments are getting laid off. So, you know, you guys, I guess, must be going on and beyond the laws and everything else to hurt people, their family, their livelihoods, and things like that. And I feel very, very upset, very stressed out over it because my life is on the line at this point. That's it.
Thank you. Next we have Timothy Jones.
Good evening, Board.
Good evening.
I would just like to share with you this reality that as a member of this union, many of you know that I was served as the Vice President of Support Staff. I was on the negotiation team for our current contract. And through these experiences, I have gained a lot of knowledge of how things work and don't work. But the thing that I would like to bring to the attention of the Board for your benefit is that under the collective bargaining agreement, there are certain terms and conditions that people can lose their jobs when there's a necessity of a reduction in workforce. According to our contract, there are two provisions that apply to this matter. One says that no ESP, which means support staff members, should be non-renewed without just cause. For those of you who don't know, just cause fundamentally means you had to do something wrong to lose your job. There's a provision in our contract that says unless you do something wrong, you cannot be non-renewed for just a capricious reason. The second point is the district has all rights to remove and reduce staff as it deems necessary to meet its budgetary mandates and requirements. However, there's another provision of our contract that specifically states in Article 18 that any such reductions in force need to be done in inverse order of seniority within a job classification. The reason why I bring this up for my case is that I know that there are at least 10 people below me in seniority that did not get non-renewed. I would hate to see any of them lose their jobs as well. This is a tragic event for anyone who loses their job. But I just needed to make sure that it is on record that these are matters of law because they are part of this collective bargaining agreement, and that you need to be made aware of it, that these matters will be given consideration related to the actions you take. Thank you.
Thank you.
One, is there any one out there that did not receive a Donaldson hearing? I need to know that, first of all. Is there anyone out there right now currently in the audience that did not receive Donaldson? Okay. Then we're fine.
Well, I would like to make a recommendation, and my recommendation is to bring back all custodial staff. And I have a list of names that I would like to reinstate. It's a request. Should I read them?
Hold on. I wouldn't, yes.
Yes. So the request is, for reinstatement, is Regina Wilkins, Jamira Calloway, Gracie, I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna try it. Miss Gracie. Grassi. Carrie Porter, Raquel Cardona, Shakima Anderson, Sharonda Mack, Victoria Lyles, and Karen Ukta. So can, we have to take a vote? Can I get a motion, please?
Second.
Second by Mr. Barkley. Any questions, board?
Yes, I have a question. I agree with the list, and I also think with the information that Mr. Jones just gave us, I think his name should be included on that list also. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Okay, so we would have to have a separate vote on that. So, roll call, Mr. Tompkins.
This is to bring back all the custodians, and I need the list, because they have to be introduced in the record. Regina Wilkins, Secretary. Jamira Calloway, Secretary. Grassi Kobiel Nick, I believe. That is a teacher special ed. Carrie Potter, teacher special ed. Raquel Cardona, pre-K classroom aide at the high school. Shakima Anderson, Secretary. Sharonda Mack, Secretary. Victoria Lyles, Secretary. And Karen Ugda, Secretary.
Did we vote?
No, I need to vote.
We had the motion.
We had the motion.
Yes. Roll call, Mr. Tompkins.
Mr. Barkley?
Yes.
Ms. Couch? Yes. Mr. Davenport?
Do I need to recuse myself
You have to recuse yourself on one employee.
on Mr. Nell? But yes.
For the record?
Yeah, for the record, you need to state the name.
I said Mr. Nell.
Okay, Mr. Nail.
Yes, it's required that you just stay, it's because he's a relative of yours, correct?
Yes.
Ms. Mello?
I recuse myself for Jamira Calloway.
Again, the reason, please, I mean, his relatives?
Family member, sorry.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Motion carries. Madam President, is there any other motion?
Yes, the motion for Mr. Jones, I just asked about that also.
Can I get a motion for Mr. Jones to be reinstated?
Motion. Second.
Any questions?
Roll call, Mr. Thompson.
Roll call, I'm sorry. Roll call, Mr. Tompkins.
Mr. Barkley?
Yes.
Ms. Couch? Mr. Davenport?
Yes.
Ms. Mello?
No.
Ms. Sanchez? Ms. Thomas?
No.
The motion to reinstate Mr. Tim Jones does not pass.
Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? Can I get a second? All in favor?
I apologize. Who made the motion?
Elise and then Couch. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? No.
The time is 7:45. The board meeting has concluded.